Hey there, food family. It's your Oklahoma food dude. Today we're making a recipe that's full of bold flavors and that Oklahoma soul. Some people would call these street tacos, but we call them the OFD Trail Tacos. We're fixing to start them now. All right, food family, we're going to start out with a roast that we purchased, just a tender chuck roast. And we're gonna sear that thing off. Pretty high temperature, a mixture of vegetable oil and olive oil. We're gonna sear that off till it's brown, just to give it some caramelization and flavor. So we've taken this chuck roast and we've seared it off to where it's got some caramelization on it. We've been about 4 or 5 minutes in doing this in real time. We're gonna just pull that out of the pot. Hit both sides. We've seared it on all the sides. What we're gonna do now is turn that off and drain off that fat. Not all of it. We've got all the brown good things in it that we want to keep. So once we pull the beef out of it, we're going to deglaze our pan. I'm going to use just a little bit of orange juice. And I've made some bouillon, and I love using the paste. Better than bouillon is a great set of flavors. Just remember, it's just a tad bit salty. Get those tasty bites off the bottom. Then we're going to go right back in with our beef. We're going to start that to simmer. We're going to keep adding a little bit of the beef broth, maybe a little bit of more orange juice if you want to do that. We're going to start this process of cooking. We're going to come back in about 15 or 20 minutes and add the onions and the peppers to it because we don't want them to just dissolve completely. So this is going to cook 2.5 to 3 hours till it's broken down. It just pulls apart. It is so tender. Come on back. Okay, food family, we're going to add the vegetables now. It's been cooking about 15, 20 minutes. And I've chopped up, sliced in rings, about a 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit less of that, onion rings. And we want them whole like that because we want them to stay intact. So when we serve it, we can put the onions on the side to add into the street taco. I like to get them to separate just a little bit. Then we're going to add to that 1 red bell pepper. You can do green, orange, whatever you want. Just a little bit of added color. And then we're going to squeeze about 2 to 3 limes. These are medium-sized limes. Again, this is going to cook for about 2.5 hours. We're going to add just a little bit more beef broth. We're going to put the lid on it. We're going to come back in about 2 hours and check on it. We'll be back. Hey, food family. Well, it's been 3 hours. We've been stewing that chuck roast. It has broken down about 15 minutes ago. I took it and pulled it apart so you can see it is really stringy. That way the sauce gets into every one of the fibers. We're ready to assemble it. So we have here today flour tortillas and white corn tortillas. These are the street size and they make great. These are meant to have 3 or 4 of them. Folks, we're gonna dress them with cabbage, squeezed lime, fresh cilantro, queso fresco. So we're just gonna pull a little meat out. Just like that. Got a little of the queso fresco on it. Just a tad of the crema. A little bit of the cabbage shreds. A little cilantro. And a squeeze of a lime. All right, here we go. That is an outstanding taco on Oklahoma when it's a hot summer day. We didn't heat the house up. We cooked it all on top of the stove. And I've even made a vegetarian version of this for Mrs. Food Dude. We're using some of the soy substitute as the meat, but cooking it exactly the same way. So from the Oklahoma Food Dude, Oklahoma OFD Trail Tacos. And remember, join us next time when we bring you more of that Oklahoma soul.